Good afternoon, and welcome, folks, to another episode of 162 Times, your daily baseball recap and preview show. I'm your host, Daniel Turner. It's a pleasure to be with you here on a beautiful Saturday evening. We got a good show for you tonight, but a quick one, so we'll get right to it. We are going to be talking about Game 1 between the Mariners and the Texas Rangers, which took place last night in Seattle. We'll preview Game 2, which is actually already underway. And then we'll take a look at the scores from last night as well. So let's get right into it. Last night, Mariners were victorious, 3-2 against Texas. Takes the Mariners to 41-31 on the year, still first in the AL West. Rangers dropped to 33-36, second in that same division. The starters got the wins. We'll talk about that in a second. But overall, the Rangers had 5 hits for 2 runs and 1 error committed, whereas the Mariners had 8 hits for 3 runs and no errors. Luis Castillo was the starting pitcher for the Mariners. He got the victory. He moves to 6-7 on the season with a 3.32 ERA. The loss went to Andrew Heaney, Texas's starter. He's now 2-8 with a 4.19 ERA. Ryan Stanek got the save, 6 of those on the year for him. He now has a 4.05 ERA. Pitching lines were pretty solid. Castillo went 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 1 walk, 7 Ks, no homers. Excellent work. Heaney, 4 2/3 only, 6 hits given up, 3 runs, 3 earned, 3 walks, 4 Ks, and a homer. Texas then gave the ball to their reliever, Jose Urena, and he went 3 1/3. Gave up 2 hits, no runs, no earned runs, 1 walk, and struck out 2. Overall, the Mariners struck out 6 times. After Castillo, it was Baumann. He did an inning with 1 K. Then Munoz got the 8th. He walked a guy but struck out 3, and Ryan Stanek did the 9th. He gave up a hit but was otherwise clean. The Mariners ended up striking out 11 Texas Rangers on the evening and only walking 2, so super strong night there. Castillo had 99 pitches. Heaney had 81. In terms of the scoring, got started in the top of the first. Nathaniel Lowe doubled. That scored Marcus Semien. Then Wyatt Langford singled and scored Nathaniel Lowe. So the Rangers went up 2-0 after 1, but in the bottom of the first, with a man on, Mitch Garver just got one over the wall to burn his former team with a 2-run shot and tie the game. It was Rodriguez Julio coming home to score the second run on that homer. Then in the bottom of the third, it was Julio Rodriguez. He grounded into a force out, but it allowed J.P. Crawford to score, so that was the winning run. It was 3-2 Seattle. I thought it was a really good game, and it was fairly back and forth and whatnot. It was on Apple TV, but I wasn't able to listen to the Mariners radio broadcast. I could only listen to the Apple TV guys, and they're okay, but they're not as good as Rick Riz. Anyway, overall, good win for the Mariners against a divisional opponent. Tonight, they've got George Kirby on the hill, and the Rangers are rolling out Nathan Eovaldi. So we'll hope for good things. In terms of the lineups, Texas has got Semien, Seager, Garcia, Lowe, Langford, Jankowski playing center field, Grossman DHing, Ezekiel Duran at third, and Kneser behind the plate for them. The Mariners will have J.P. Crawford playing shortstop and leading off, Josh Rojas batting second, playing third, Julio center field batting third, Cal Raleigh DHing, batting cleanup, Mitch Garver catching, because it's George Kirby. He seems to be catching Kirby a lot this season. He'll bat fifth. Luke Raley's in left. He'll bat sixth. Dom Canzone in right, batting seventh. Tyler Locklear at first, batting eighth, and Dylan Moore at second base and batting ninth. So, should be a good one. This is a key divisional game, and we hope the Mariners put them away. Elsewhere last night, around the majors, in terms of games that affect the Mariners, the Twins beat the Athletics. The Twins beat the Athletics 6-5 in 10 innings. The Dodgers beat the Royals 4-3. The Angels beat the Giants 8-6. The Diamondbacks beat the White Sox. That has almost no bearing on anything. And the Astros beat the Tigers 4-0, so that's a little bit too bad. Otherwise, the Pirates over the Rockies 5-2, the Reds over the Brewers 6-5, the Mets over the Padres 2-1, the Braves over the Rays 7-3, the Guardians over the Blue Jays 3-1, the Cardinals over the Cubs 3-0, the Yankees over the Red Sox 8-1, the Nationals over the Marlins 8-1, and the Phillies over the Orioles 5-3. So we told you it'd be quick today. Got people to see, places to go. So we'll check in with you guys tomorrow, and have a great rest of your Saturday night.